Hi everybody and welcome to Vibrant Living. I'm Dr. Lisa. Did you know that 15 million Americans suffer from chronic headaches, while another 28 million have arthritis? Heart disease is still the #1 killer. Chronic fatigue, high blood pressure, stomach ulcers, acid reflux, and nervous disorders still must be dealt with each and every day. Hay fever, asthma, sinus issues, COPD make hundreds of thousands miserable. How about neuritis, bursitis, and sciatica, irritating millions more? These health challenges and flat-out sickness are plaguing people. Some that I mentioned, you or someone you know may be suffering with right now. So, with these statistics, it's no surprise that chronic illness is extremely prevalent and on the rise every day. So, what are we going to do about it? Why are we sick? My friend and colleague, Dr. James Chestnut, says there is a prevailing belief that bad germs, bad luck, and bad genes are to blame. My belief is that we are sick as a result of bad choices. Our choices that we make every single day determine our outcome. Choices determine your outcome. Choices involving food, rest, exercise, and attitude matter. Bad choices eventually catch up to us with time. Toxicity and deficiency is the root of all chronic illness. If you are toxic and/or deficient, your body will go into a state of adaptation in order to survive. Chronic stress will launch your body into a state of adaptation. With this stress, we lose our quality of life and we lose our quantity of life. Life eventually becomes a struggle. Drugs and/or surgery won't change this. It is also important to remember that none of the body functions just happen. You are the result of an intelligent design. Your heart doesn't just happen to beat. Your lungs don't just happen to inhale and exhale. And your stomach does not just happen to digest your breakfast. All doctors know that it is the brain and spinal cord, the nerve system, that coordinates all of these beautiful and amazing functions which make for life instead of death and health instead of sickness. In order to enjoy health, we must maintain an exact structural balance of the spinal column. Anything less than that leads to poor health and a constant grasping after good health. Here we have a plastic model of the spine. The spine is composed of 24 movable bones called vertebrae. You have your right hip and your left hip and your tailbone, and the brain sits up in here. The brain is the master controlling system of the body. Out through this little hole, called the foramen magnum, which is a Latin term and a big term for big hole, the brain exits and becomes the spinal cord. Now these bones, the vertebrae, are stacked up on top of each other, and the cord runs down the center hole of all of the vertebrae. And on either side of the vertebrae, we have spinal nerves. These nerves go to all the different tissues, cells, and organs in your body in order to tell that cell, that tissue, that organ how to function. So we have the brain, which is the master controlling system, like a computer, sending out messages down the cord and out through the spinal nerves to every single cell, tissue, and organ in your body, telling it how to function. Now what can happen is due to a variety of stressors, such as physical, chemical, or emotional stressors, one of the vertebrae or several can become misaligned out of their normal position. When that happens, there is pressure put on this tiny spinal nerve, which is perhaps going to your heart and telling your heart how to work. So will your heart function? Yes. Will it function at its optimum potential? No. It could be functioning at 70 or 80% of what it needs to be. So what chiropractors do is we locate, analyze, and correct the spinal misalignment through a gentle adjustment. So we'll locate where that misalignment is, which is termed a subluxation. And the subluxation means that this vertebrae, this bone, is putting pressure on the nerve. And what happens is we'll locate where that subluxation is, gently adjust the vertebrae back into position to restore that optimal function. Your body has an inborn wisdom, an innate intelligence that coordinates the proper balance of hormones, enzymes, and chemicals. Your body can heal a cut, mend broken bones, and repair damaged organs, all without harmful side effects. The human body is designed to heal itself of every known disease, provided nothing interferes with normal nerve function. A subluxation is a stress response. It garbles communications between the brain and parts of your body. So having a spine free of vertebral subluxation is essential for optimal health. Only a chiropractic examination can detect subluxations, and only chiropractic adjustments can reduce their effect to your nervous system naturally. Find out if you have subluxations before they become more serious and more difficult to correct. Thank you for joining me today. Remember to smile, breathe, be thankful, and live a vibrant life.